Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we answer sporting questions from the chat, the lovely citizens in the city of Sarcasm. So get your questions in at dull day of football. Well, the live games that I watched anyway. Stalemate in the Manchester derby, stalemate in the West London derby with Manchester United and Manchester City playing out a draw, and Brentford and Chelsea before the Manchester derby also playing out a dull 0-0 draw. So if you've got any questions on those two games, that's absolutely fine. Obviously, yesterday, Arsenal, they dropped points at Everton. Back to today, Liverpool, they dropped points. And not even dropped points. They took an L, lost to Fulham 3-2, and was probably an unexpected result because people just expected Liverpool to win that game and just go on and carry on their way to the Premier League title, which they still will pick up. So you lot, like I said, any questions, feel free to get in. If you're a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. And of course, if you're kind enough to super chat, your question if you're kind enough to super chat, your question will get answered as well. So they're the two surefire ways to make sure we get to your questions, people. Big up to everyone who's joined over from the raid from Saeed TV. Big up to everyone who was already here. So whichever it is, or you might be watching this back after, make sure you run up the likes. Hit the like button on the video. It's so important you do that because it helps the channel grow, helps the algorithm, all that good stuff. So hit that like button. Please make sure you share this out across all the socials at Sarcasm City TV, across all socials. That's me flawless. Twitter, Instagram. Retweet and like, share from the Instagram. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Here's road to 15,000 subscribers. Let me repeat that, road to 15K. Big up to Strasbourg, Steve, in the cut as well. What are you telling me, Steve? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm doing fine. Benfica, huge title win. Did that watch along with Northside. We smacked the shit out of Porto. So you can hold that. You put that 4-1.
Okay.
Away at the Dragao. 4-1. Pavlidis, the Greek striker that I told everyone about when they came from AZ Alkmaar. We signed him for like 20 M's. He got 25 goals this year. Hat trick today. So
okay. I just want to say that top is fire.
Oh, this?
The Ajax top is fire. Yeah. That I didn't even know you had the patterns on it as well. Yeah, that's fire still. Like if I was an Ajax fan, like I'm living in that. That shit is fire. And big up to Eddie who says, bro, I saw the lineup and bet the fam dinner when we landed it'll be 0-0. We eating steak. Enjoy the steak, Eddie, man. Hope you're blessed. Send me a title for tomorrow as well when you can, Eddie. But big up. Glad you had a safe flight. Glad all the family's good as well. But big up to Barrio. Barrio, it's been a minute. Hope you're well, man, over there in Colombia holding it down, because when we get out to Colombia, you're the tour guide, Barrio. So I hope you're blessed and I hope you're ready for that big, what's the word I'm looking for, a role. That's what I'd say, man. You're our tour guide when we get out there to make sure me, Sheik, Steve, and the rest of us, don't go missing while we're out there. So big up.
I don't mind if I go missing. I'll be real.
Yeah, you know what? I don't mind if you go missing either. So yeah, we're in agreement on that. Big up to KD as well. I'll say big up to KD. Big up Warrior J, Chinlu, Sai in the chat. Big up to Sai. Big up Mark Andrews. Good to see some of the members in the chat as well. You already know Eddie Broderick as well. Yeah, it was a slight AO. The pause was a bit crazy. The fact that I paused and didn't say pause was crazy. But we moved. Warrior J says, I heard it was a boring game, but in your view, was the United performance good today? No, it wasn't good. The problem has been what has been Manchester United's problem for the entire season. And I've been stating this, but it's only in games like this where it's a big game and it's all eyes on it that people actually realize it. Because if we concede to City, let's say Foden scores that chance and we lose, let's say that happens. So let's say Foden scores that chance and we win and we lose the game 1-0, but the game goes the exact same way. Everybody will be talking about how bad Manchester United are overall as a team and how bad the performance was, excluding the fact that we were actually fine today. Our defensive third and middle third, Manchester United were fine. No issue. Onana didn't have a save to make of note. We defensively shut them down. Middle, Marmoush didn't do anything. Foden didn't do anything.
The shot.
De Bruyne
from Marmoush.
Yeah, that was it. But if he don't save that, I'm absolutely crashing it on Onana.
Yeah, but we know Onana is capable of that.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. But what I'm saying is it'd be a keeper mistake. So all the saves he made, I would expect him to make. There was no spectacular saves he made, in my opinion. Like, so
Wasn't there another one? Was there a curling shot from somebody where he had to make like a
but it's a
diving
save you
save?
expect him to make. I know what you're talking about. We'd expect him to make the save.
Okay.
There was no shot that I look at and go, oh, yeah. He definitely, that's an incredible save. No, all the saves he made, I would expect, when I say I would expect him to make, not him, but a competent goalkeeper.
Expect the goalkeeper to make.
Yeah. Like, if it wasn't no shots where if he let it in, I'd go, hey, that's just a quality strike. So back to the point I was saying, Warrior J, in regards to it, was people do too much results-based analysis because Manchester United have been playing this way, where the defensive third and the middle third has been okay. It's not been great, but it's been okay. The problem has been our attack. But today it was on show more than ever because we had enough of the ball in the correct areas and we just didn't create enough. And what's crazy is the performance today is not too dissimilar to the performance against Nottingham Forest literally on Tuesday. But go and look at the discourse and the recaps of both those games. Were we better today against City than we were against Forest? Yes. However, the performances are not far apart. If today was a 6, Forest was a 5, in my opinion. Or if today was a 5, Forest was a 4. But people will make out we were 3 out of 10 against Forest and then like 7 out of 10 today against City. You know what the crazy part is? Created better chances against Forest. But people
talk about I didn't watch that game.
Maguire had one cleared off the line. Casemiro had a header that he should have scored. Dalot hit the woodwork. Højlund had a good chance. The only chance today where I say I should have scored was the Garnacho one. That was it.
I think was that the Ederson save? Didn't Ederson make a really good save? No. Somebody
again, comfortable save. No, he made it. Xerxes
it was a diving Xerxes. Thank you.
Xerxes. Yeah. But the Xerxes one, I'm not crashing on Xerxes saying he should have scored.
That was a good save.
Yeah. It's a solid save. So that's my point, Warrior J, is we created better chances against Forest. But people will only talk about the attack today because people will talk about the attack more because we drew the game. But if we drew against Forest, they would have been talking that same way about the attack, which has been piss poor. We started with the holy trinity of hell. Bruno has 8 Premier League goals this season. Garnacho has 4. Højlund has 3. So our front 3 and the 6th of April has 15 league goals between them in about 30 appearances. 29. They got like 70 appearances between them and they've got 15 goals and people wonder why.
Same amount of goals as Mateta.
Yeah. But we moved.
Same amount of goals as Jean-Philippe Mateta.
Yeah, but people on some media.
I was going through strikers, by the way, with one of my friends on the Strasbourg watch along earlier. We're talking about Højlund. And I reckon he's bottom 5 in the top 5 strikers in Europe. We've got him ranked with Andre Ayew, Sadiq, and I forget the other guy's name, but he's awful.
Well, and that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? And a big up to Joseph, says he's supporting Ajax, bro. I live in Amsterdam, Holland. Hey, shout out to everyone, you know what I'm saying, in the chat from wherever you're at, boy. Yo, you're in Amsterdam, Holland. Big up to you, big up nephew in the chat. Don C as well. You lot continue to get your questions in. Make sure you subscribe to Steve's channel. I'm gonna add the link in the title. In my opinion, if you want to advance against Leon, I think you need to be on your A game in the defense. Leon just have weapons and attack that could cause problems to United. Yeah, 100%. We're our own biggest problem. Having not watched Leon, I can't really comment. I can only take the word of Steve and others who have watched him more so. But I was told this about Sociedad, even though Leon are a much better side than Sociedad. And they
by the way, I was not hyping up Sociedad.
Oh yeah, you wasn't, but people in the chat.
I was like, these guys are so bang average attack and defense.
Joseph, he's American.
Yes.
Make sure you subscribe.
English speaking, but hey.
Yeah, like most. Ain't most Americans English speaking?
I mean, we're a nation of immigrants, flawless.
Yeah, but I'm not. Is it not the most spoken language in America by Americans?
It indeed is, but there are other languages that people speak here, like Spanish. Spanish is a popular one, you know.
Hey, Dale, nothing gets past you, mate. What are you saying? What you saying, Jess?
No, also called outside these bum ass Lakers fans here, getting hype over regular season games all of a sudden. Now I'm good.
You lot lost. You what? Because did they beat you lot
I
today?
mean, yeah, we got the B to A, bro. We got the Bell to S, but bro, if you watch the first half, bro, these niggas couldn't miss. Bro,
No.
they just hit everything, and then it was to a point where like it got to a point where like we just couldn't catch up anymore, and then I mean, fair play to, like, I'm not even mad that we lost the game. Like, the Lakers deserve to win the game, so I'm not even sitting here saying like this like their win was fake or anything else. But it's just funny because like the noise. This is how now people are waiting so much to see our downfall, because the way the people speaking about the Thunder, like, because we don't lose a lot. I know every time a loss comes, especially against one of the bigger teams or other contenders, it always has to be over amplified. So now, man, I know, that's how the guy's giddy as hell right now. But hey, man, I don't even care about the back to back that we play on Tuesday. I care about the playoffs. Like, this is where time. This is where businesses start. My business starts in the playoffs. My regular season's been over.
Can't wait for the playoffs. Can't wait. And people, we will be doing watch-alongs galore for the playoffs over on the Sarcasm City TV playback. So if you have an NBA League Pass, you can use that to sync up with us. So we're all watching the same stream. Or I'll be giving out VIP passes for you lot to watch as well. So you want to secure your VIP pass, make sure you're a member of the channel over on the playback. People, we don't want to hear, there's no VIP passes left. Like, the members over there, take priority with them as well. Big up to Warrior J says, I actually didn't watch our game, but thoughts on Brentford 0, Chelsea 0. Two limited teams. Brentford bang out of form and it's shown. And Chelsea take Jackson and Palmer out of your attack. It's woeful. And Nkunku non-existent. Sancho was poor. Madueke was Madueke. You played in the 10? Dewsbury Hall, non-existent. He's shown. Take those two out. It's a wrap. Yeah, go on, Jez.
Can I say,
Of course.
I didn't watch the game. Obviously, I didn't watch the game, but
Hey, you're lucky.
I didn't watch the game. But what I'm saying is the way Chelsea fans was getting hyped up after beating like on the 16th team in the league, just to get bro, like, I'm like, why are Chelsea fans so dejected after the draw to Brentford?
Because they thought it was going to be.
Bro, no, but like, no, like, for me, it's like, you watched your performance versus us, you could barely score even with a team that's been conceding goals left, right, and centers. You couldn't score, and all of a sudden, but you was high going into Brentford, who was like much tougher to score on. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, why are Chelsea fans surprised? Like, what? Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, all the time, like, I put, like, obviously they might play well in performances, but I think they're not. Honestly, I don't think they're great. If you ask me personally, I think they're mid. Personally, and don't get it twisted. Just because I call Chelsea mid doesn't mean. I think Chelsea's mid. I rate some of the players that they have, but I think as a collective they're mid. And for me, and the biggest example would be if these guys would be in this state that they're currently in with the team they are right now. If they was in the Champions League, they're getting belt to ass, bro. You think this team goes up against any top team and they do something? We clone obviously, and I love cloning Arsenal, but Arsenal performing better than them.
Yeah.
And when we call Arsenal all the names that we call Arsenal with the injuries that they had as well. So I'm like, obviously, am I a bit petty because Chelsea fans was getting hyped up, beating 16th Premier League Tottenham? Yeah, I'm a bit petty, but I don't give a damn, bro. Because I've been trying to push the narrative from the beginning of the season that the Chelsea team isn't actually as good as people try to make it out to be. But dudes were seeing hella names out there, and now I'm seeing niggas shook that they can't get top 4. What do you mean you can't get top 4?
They're not gonna get. Top 4.
I think. I mean, like, obviously, let me just quickly. Because I'm just saying, yeah, you're going up against a City. You're going up against a City that's probably the worst city I have seen even before Pep came in, and even before Mancini, Pellegrini, whatever.
Mhm.
Like this we're talking about that bad in terms of City. I watched these dudes today or yesterday, both of us up. Newcastle obviously came off the Carabao Cup win, but we haven't seen them play in the Premier League. So I don't know where Newcastle currently are mindset wise. Like you're either just happy that they won, or do they want to carry the momentum for the next games and trying to qualify for Champions League? I don't know, but we have seen the up and downs with Newcastle in the Premier League.
We're
Despite
seventh
the
right now,
cup.
by the way, on 50
Yeah,
points.
yeah, but
Thing is, we have
you are gonna
two
beat
games.
Leicester.
but you have games in hand though.
Yeah. And you're gonna beat Leicester.
Yeah, you're gonna be still
Yeah,
around. But and what's it called? And then you have what, Brighton, who who lost on the weekend. Like bro, and I'm seeing Chelsea fans shocked that they can't get top five.
Who
Top five.
did
It's not even-
Brighton lose to, Jazz? Hey, Jazz. Hold on a second. Let me put
I
down
say,
who did Jazz? Who did Brighton and Hove Albion lose to this weekend, bro? Let me hear it loud and clear. We love you. We love you.
We love you.
Everywhere
We follow. For some people, the palace. And that's the way we like it. We like it. Come on, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. And this is who Brighton lost to, yeah. So my question mark is why is I don't get why Chelsea fans. I thought everything was good. I thought Chelsea fans want to win on midweek. Now we go into Brentford and we bend them all. What? This is what I'm trying to say. Why Chelsea fans all of a sudden shocked after the reactions that I will see midweek? What a performance! This and that. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I just don't get why Chelsea fans all of a sudden are so shocked. I just don't get it. Like go and get top 4. It shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, look. No, I'm saying like I give you Newcastle. If you're shocked about Newcastle, cool. But even then, most likely it's going to be top 5 anyway. So what's the issue?
Bro,
Yeah,
Chelsea are playing. They're playing like a team that when everybody gets them on their schedule, they're like, we could get them. We could get a point off them. We could get results off them. Like I want to, bro. When are we playing Chelsea at St. James's Park? When?
No. I think after the next game that they're playing.
It's the third to last game. I know it, but I'm like, yo, like when? Like, give me these guys.
That's food. That's food. That's food right there.
Yeah,
No,
potential food in it.
Bro, everybody looking at Chelsea. They're looking like food, bro.
They're looking like a nice
Like,
snack.
Even Fulham. Like I'm saying that Fulham will always try to beat them, but they will fancy them. Because because if you look at Fulham points perspective, even if Fulham can't get top 5, they're still in a really good position to get European football.
Yes, and actually, Palace form-wise have been really good since October, and they're not too far off of it. They're at like 43 points.
Around that, something around
Palace
that.
are on 43 points. Yeah, they're only 5 off of Fulham with 8th. Depends who wins the cups and champs and Europa and Conference League and all that shite, but they could potentially get Europe. The mighty Palace, you know what I'm saying? Going on a European tour and an FA Cup on your fucking head top, mate. Let's go.
But we talk shit.
Palace have Brighton as option.
Brighton is up.
Brighton is up.
Oh, see, bro. I told you this already, bro. Seagull high, bro. Seagull high.
When's the last time Palace finished above them?
What?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Brighton.
It doesn't matter. What do Brighton do? What's the point? Like saying, like, it's like
Brighton, in the FA Cup, or did he go out? He went out to Forest.
I thought you're the guy that usually is like, oh well, Brighton results wouldn't be tolerated at United and did and this, that, and the third.
again, United. You hear the key word in that, United.
No, but you're always the one going after about Brighton, but it's a problem when I do.
Brighton and Denver.
You got nothing against them. That's why.
Yes, we have a massive, bro. We're ordinary Palace fans, so we have a beef with Brighton.
You're honorary Palace fans.
That side piece.
Cool. Bro, side piece. So, but my whole point was,
starting
Chelsea
11 is
Chelsea
rubbish.
fans talk to me. Chelsea fans talk to me. Why are you guys all of the time so shocked, bro? Because I'm confused personally. I thought you have the best midfielder. No, Liverpool say, we got the best of this and that and that. I'm hearing about best. I'm hearing about Cancelo being the best like midfield. And to be fair, he's been playing extremely well, so I'm not even disagreeing. Enzo's been playing really well. But so what? You guys have no faith in power no more to change things around. Like what's like? I'm sorry, like Chelsea. Like I just don't get why they're shocked. I just don't get it. Like why am I seeing so many Chelsea fans so shocked about them not being able to get top 4, top 5?
Because they don't believe enough. They don't believe enough.
And big up to what's this? Big up to King.
Manchester United.
Yeah, flawless Steve. Can Manchester United beat Lazio in the final?
If it was,
One, I don't think we get there, but two, we must.
It doesn't even work. Actually, tell a lie. It does.
Yeah, because Lazio on the other side of the draw.
Oh, the other side. Yeah, literally forgot.
I couldn't take losing to Steve in the final, so we'd have to win.
Hey,
we'd have to.
That would be scenes, man. That would be fucking.
Yeah, so let's beat Rangers, beat one of his teams, and then beat the other, and then that'd be great.
Yeah. Sure, mate.
Oh,
you not gonna beat Bilbao?
Huh? Oh,
you
Rangers? No.
All right, damn. Just like that.
Fine. Actually, it's great.
I'm honest. Hey, Fuzz, I'm honest.
You are honest, damn. He was right. But big up King Master United for the super chat. Much appreciated.
I gotta ask Prime the question.
Yeah, go on. What?
Bro, Prime, I was a big bill to you. I hope you're good as well. Bill to you. Bro, Prime, talk to me because I'm confused. Why? Bro, I don't get it. Why are Chelsea fans actually shocked up not being able to get top 5? Like I don't get it. The Prime, you there?
You know, I'm tired.
Good morning.
Good there, Prime.
No, I'm okay. Chelsea fans are not getting top 4.
Or top 5. Like I don't get why. I don't know why there's so many people shocked. I don't get it.
Depends who you're talking about. Some people don't. A Maresca thing, because he's a championship manager that didn't want him in the first place, and us failing to get Champions League football again is just like another like I told you so thing about him and whatnot. But people fail to recognize that if Maresca, like, I don't think he'll get sacked per se unless like we can completely capitulate for the rest of the season. But people want him to get sacked, but if he does go, like, people fail to recognize that we're just going to get a worse manager.
But I'm not necessarily even talking about them crowds because obviously I know that every fan base has that crowd. I feel like,
yeah.
But I'm talking about the crowds who like say the things that they say about Chelsea, the team, but then all of a sudden are like shocked about not being able to get top 4 or top 5.
People who were gassing up our team in the beginning of the season and now are because those people
don't live in reality.
My dad always used to say growing up that common sense is not common. Those people are brain.
Look at Steve. Go on, carry on.
How about you shut up, mate? My team won at the weekend, all right? My team won an important
game of the weekend too. Relegated the team. Hold that. But go on, carry on, Prime. As you will.
One thing down. We are the relegation killers, bro.
Relegation killers, mate. Could you do that? No, mate. So hold that.
Palace are too busy in that FA Cup semi-final and beating the Seagull Shaggers.
Who Palace got? Who they got?
Aston Villa.
Oh yeah,
that's life food. What are you talking about? No, that's food. That's food, bro. That's food.
Not a chance. Palace are getting. Palace this weekend are getting.
This is Palace at home. Oh no, I forgot this is Wembley.
Palace are getting points.
This
Eddie had next weekend, just like
your
so. Yeah, that's cool. I'm all for that. I'm Palace the weekend because they play in City. Even though I'm with that. I'm talking about the FA Cup semi-final, mate.
Yeah, bro, we're playing. Bro, Palace is playing at home. Like we're in London, bro.
Yeah, London.
Basically a home team.
Well, that was like,
Wait,
oh,
hey,
like,
Palace have been to an FA Cup final more recently than Aston Villa. So
Yeah,
we
but
got
What
that,
happened when they got? What happened when they got there?
lost to some
hey,
fucking.
no,
fucking
it's all
Lingard.
about the memory. It's about the memories and friends that you make on the
I
way,
actually
bro.
remember. I actually remember that game really well. I was in a cabin, and
It's about the it's
fucking
about
extra time.
it's about the memories and the friends that you make on your way when you get there.
Cool. Warrior J, ask your question. Warrior J, ask your questions again.
No, Steve, we got this anyway, man. No,
Yeah,
Anyway,
we'll
to
just
answer,
we'll just let the Eagles on the pitch do the talking. It's fine.
facts.
anyway, to
Fortnite,
finish
you don't
answering
make it.
your,
Yeah, go on,
to
Brian.
finish answering your
Go ahead.
question, it's like people, you have the crowd that like they just want us to fail because they want to be proven right about Maresca not being good enough, or they want to be proven right about Poch, or they want to be proven right about like Gallagher being sold and whatever. And then you have the crowd who like love to do the whole flip
Is he
flop
breaking up
thing
for you, or is it just me?
of
Yeah, it was a bit.
they didn't like the
Cool.
fact we hired a championship manager. Did I break up? What?
Yeah, go on.
You
You're back
break it
now.
up just a little bit,
You
yeah,
broke up a
yeah.
little bit. Go on.
Oh, you mean my sound or my like?
Both
Hello?
sound and visual.
Am I good now?
Yeah. You good to go? Let's go.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
my and you also have people who are like love to like just don't actually analyze things properly. Like they don't like that we have a that we hired a championship manager. Yet they were gassing up the team and said that we have like the best attack and a better
Talking to you,
11
Raj. Sorry, go on.
in Arsenal.
Yeah, watch if you're listening, he's talking to you.
And
Yeah, Raj, specifically at you, Raj.
um,
You waste man. Sorry, go on.
then we played City, we lost to City, and then everything is all terrible, and we'll have a bad season. And then we got to November, and people wanted to say we're in a title race. And then
Goodness gracious.
we started losing games, and then people wanted to protest, even though we got battered by Ipswich, and no one wanted to say anything. And now, after the international break, we beat Spurs, and people still are angry and complaining for no reason. And even today, people are still complaining. Like, you know, I get it. People now finally want to wake up and realize that Ipswich, that Nkunku is not a good player. But you are the same guys that were saying that Nkunku will save our season last year, and that's why Poch isn't a good manager.
That's true. I remember that.
Don't worry, man. And Kaku's leaving. And Kaku's leaving anyway. Don't worry about it.
People now want don't disrespect Lukaku. He's better than Nkunku. People now want to slander. People now want to slander middle name. But when I told you guys last summer or 2 summers ago when we bought him that he's not a good player and there's a reason why he's third choice at his former club, people wanted to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about and that he's better than Kepa.
I'm
middle
sorry.
name.
Oh, Sanchez. Okay.
Flawless.
okay.
You have a computer next to you, right? Look up Sanchez's middle name.
1 second.
Is it like Ritz Cracker or something?
Sanchez's name. Type in his name.
Yeah, that's his actual middle name.
Wait, did you see it? Did you see it for us?
I'm having a look now.
Robert
Guys,
Ritz
I don't know
crazy
what
work,
Steve said.
Yeah. We're just not even going to repeat that. We're just going to bypass that.
Oh,
man.
you saw it, yeah?
Yeah.
Exactly. Anyways, so like I said about middle name, people now
Right.
want to wake up to the fact that he's not good. But when I told you guys when we bought him that he's not good,
What's his middle name? Sorry.
I just want to say the views, people, all the views expressed by panelists and Sarcasm City TV. I know always the views of Flawless or Sarcasm City TV.
I didn't even say anything. Don't do that. I didn't even say anything bad.
Yeah. I'm just making sure because when people go check his middle name, but go on, carry on. As you were.
What's his middle name? Oh, I want to know.
No, okay.
We
Guys,
know what
don't
your
talk-
jokes be like.
It rhymes with pinch.
Look at Steve. Why you didn't have to do that, Steve? But regardless, but yeah, people want to complain, but like, Madueke.
So let me mute myself.
Madueke, Palmer, and Jackson just came back from injury. 2 of them started against Spurs, so it makes sense that those 2 would get benched and the other guy would start today. People just love to complain with no common sense, or don't like without thinking. Like I don't know. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's annoying that we didn't win today, but then in the same breath, City and United was a stalemate as well. And Newcastle have one game in hand against Leicester. Fine, but I don't know. We'll stumble along top four. Just
two games in hand.
It's one game in hand.
No, it's two. We play.
Well, you played today, so it's one game.
No, we didn't play today.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They played tomorrow.
It's the same. No, you're playing on Monday, but it's within the same game week, so it's one game in hand you have.
Well, I mean, technically, as of right now, though, it's two. As of right now.
As of right now.
But it's one game. It doesn't whatever.
But it says 29 games.
Yeah.
All right, jump off a cliff, Jess. Anyway, regardless, we'll still get top four because
we would do that. We would do that, but I
don't care for nonsense. I'm so tired now. I don't care. But regardless, we'll stumble along top four because like everyone else is like inconsistent. But it's what it is.
Yeah, fair enough.
Probably somebody's trying to say.
I feel like
I'm tired, bro.
Nah, first. Thoughts on the midweek Champions League games.
Mado Pepe put him to sleep, man. I get it.
We'll get predictions from everyone. Start with this joke, man, Jez. We'll start with you, Jez. Real Madrid, Arsenal. What are you saying, man? Or Arsenal, Real Madrid, I should say. Who's going through?
Who's going through? Not the results for this game. I got Madrid. I got Madrid going through.
Well, yeah, might as well just ask who's going through. It's surprising. You never know. What are you saying, Prime? Madrid, Arsenal, or Arsenal, Madrid, I should say.
The first leg, or who's going through?
Both.
Oh, I couldn't say the other one.
Yeah, said it. Yeah, you say both. We'll go back to you in a second. Just go on, Prime.
Okay. And Ghanaian's life doesn't matter. I get
it. Okay. Nil on Tuesday, and on aggregate, Real Madrid will go through 2-0. I think they'll lose 2-0 at the Bernabeu, but they'll be 0-0 at the Emirates. Also, Jez, that sorry, I'm going when Spurs played the AC Milan, was that like when you ranted about Conte? I know you have a few of them, but like,
no, it's versus Marseille.
Marseille too, but Marseille too. But the 18 was the second leg after we lost in the home leg. When we lost the second leg, because he was in the conference, he was talking about how after the second leg.
Oh, so was that on the watch along or on the Q&A?
I think it was a Q. I think it was. It could have been both. Because I know it was probably both because he made the comment
where like because he made you came on stream and everyone started laughing and you were like, shut up.
No, that was the Marseille one.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Because I'm trying to find some things. So thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Jez, what you saying? Scoreline prediction for the game?
You mean me?
And then overall, because Jez didn't give.
Because I missed it. That's for the first leg. I think it's gonna be.
You thought Luton would get 10 wins, bro.
Let me talk. I'll say my team.
That's why
my team. All I'll say, my team is staying up. My team is staying. We are staying up. Say we stay up. We are staying up. Southampton fans, they were crying. But anyways, but
I look at him because he won his relegation 6-pointer, man. Look at him, gas.
Cool, bro. It's a good day. But anyways, one competition down. But I think Madrid went 2-1. If Kivio is playing, if Gabriel was playing, I would have said 1-1. But with Kivio starting, I think Madrid probably get the 2-1 at the Emirates.
First.
Yep. Oh, you want me to say my? I thought those.
What's your overall prediction? Yeah, go on, Jez. Go on.
My overall prediction. And I think they're getting done. I think they're getting a clean sheet. Actually, no. I say Arsenal get a goal at the thing Bernabeu because Madrid don't keep clean sheets these days. So I say 2-1 at the Bernabeu.
First. What are you saying, Steve?
I don't know. 1-1 in London. 2-1 stoppage time winner. Valverde. 2-1 Real Madrid in the second leg. From outside the box. There you go. It'll be way more competitive than I think people will make it out to be.
See, I think it's the complete opposite. I think because of the result that Real Madrid just got, people expect this to be competitive. I don't think it will be.
That's true.
I think they're going.
You think Real will just see? I don't get why people think Real would just batter Arsenal. Arsenal are not going to roll over.
Like, I don't give Arsenal a high chance, really.
I don't think it's rolling over. I just don't think they can stop it. How do they sell? I think Gabriel. If the Gabriel injury has swayed it more. If Gabriel was fit, I wouldn't be talking like this.
It changes things.
I
don't think they get.
You don't think Arsenal? I mean, yeah, Gabriel will be a miss, but you don't think Arsenal can just like sit and defend for 90 minutes?
No, not against that attack.
Really?
I mean, to be fair though, on the weekend we saw a worse Valencia team being able to do it though.
I think Arsenal can score. Don't get misunderstood. And is Timber fit?
Yeah, Timber's fit.
Yeah, Timber. Okay. Timber's fit. Ben White's fit. Saliba and Skelly.
I think pretty much everyone. Yeah.
Yes, that's Skelly. Kiwior on the left hand side.
That's what I
don't think. I don't know. Kiwior won't play. It'll be Skelly. I think the one to target.
Kiwior will play because who's going to play left-sided centre back?
Saliba.
I think they're playing White.
They're not going to play Ben White.
It'll probably be like Ben White or Timber, and then the other will play right back.
We'll play Ben White.
Ben White is a horrific centre back.
Ben White is a centre back.
No, he's not. He's clearly not.
I mean, no. He's on trade. On trade. Now on trade, he was bought to be a centre back, so technically he is a centre back. Yeah, I know, but he's still. Yeah, I know, but do you want to see Kiwior there or do you want to see Ben White?
Yeah, two things. One, I think Kiwior plays in the back three. I think he plays Kiwior. But let's say hypothetically, he doesn't. Ben White at centre back, Ben White at right back with Skelly over the other side. Barbecue chicken.
Yeah, barbecue chicken alert.
I don't like. Look, Arsenal just going to sit. Arsenal just going to sit and defend.
Yeah.
And
I think so too.
Real Madrid, like, I don't know how effective are Real Madrid at just breaking up like a stubborn low block.
Not very. Not very.
Go through. Like, I just don't think they're just gonna put like 3, 4, 5.
I feel like Madrid are completely different kettle of fish though when it comes to defensive out.
And they're also a better side than Arsenal.
That too.
I agree.
Are they really though?
They're a bad defensive side. I'll say that much. They're a bad defensive side. And again,
they're better defensive side.
If Gabriel's playing, I'm saying a whole different thing. I don't think it happens. I think.
But this is a different. But that's a different because
Arsenal are also very good defensively. Like my thing is, and I think Arteta will probably do it. Arsenal not going to attack much at all. They're just going to sit.
I agree. I don't think he's going to do that. And I just don't think they're going to get anything in the second leg. That's the biggest issue.
I don't think I don't think they have like the creative pieces to like if you unlock low blocks to a point where it will be a battering.
I agree.
I just think they'll have to agree. If they approach it that way, I don't think he sits in. I think they go for it.
Nah,
I don't know. I don't think he's gonna go for it.
So you reckon they're gonna be at home? So you reckon they're gonna be at home and he's gonna like, all right, sit in and hit them on a counter attack?
He did it before in big games too. He did that before in big games too.
By the way, I think that's a better approach to go with.
That's the only approach to go with.
This is Arteta. You lot are putting a lot of faith in Arteta to make a
No,
right.
no. It's not even that. It's not even that because I think it's idiotic to put the other way around.
The smartest move is to come out and attack this Real Madrid team. Yeah. The counter they bro.
They're
gonna cook them to do that.
You know what?
You
You may as well go down. You may as well go down swinging because you're going to lose anyway. Go attack. You're losing anyway.
No, don't go.
But I don't think Arteta thinks that way though.
Yeah.
We seen Arteta in big games.
Hold on.
How many games
Hold on.
you seen?
Tony.
Yeah, you see, Pride, we are the same wavelength. I was gonna get to this because here's this joke, man. Let me just kill this dead because Tony says this. Look at him arguing about Arsenal this, Arsenal that, because it's a good topic of conversation. Madrid shipped 4 goals last weekend and got gobsmacked by Valencia. Tuesday, me and Flawless Duncy and TJ will have words smashed the like. Here the thing is, people. Tony, wait. Tony says all this, but still don't have Arsenal going through.
Yeah.
Says this
about
he still don't have Arsenal going through. As most outside of a gal probably don't have Arsenal going through. But
don't say I'm not on the same wavelength as him. I still have Real Madrid going.
No. When I said same wavelength, you're on the same wavelength as me as wanting to get to the comment. I'm saying me and you are on the same wavelength. I see the comment too. So as soon as you said whoa, I knew what you were talking about. Yeah, that's all.
No, I just don't think like okay. Flawless, what do you think the score will be? Tuesday
3-1
and aggregate.
3-1 Madrid.
3-1
I think it'll be 3-1 twice.
I think it's gonna be.
That would be hilarious.
I don't think again. If Gabriel, I was very much different because I thought Gabriel would be playing, and I rate Arsenal defensively, and he is key to their defense. He's been to me their best defender so far this season. If they're going to be more, let's say they are more attacking and they're going to play on the count, and Real Madrid are going to counter, Gabriel's key to that. If they're going to sit in, he's key to that. He's also good in regards to just overall leadership. He's also good in regards to them playing out from the back balance.
He can
also
get you some
set
goals
pieces as well.
Corners.
I think people are strongly he's going to play Kyriel, and people are strongly underestimating the difference between those two. In Kyriel.
See, but this is where we looking at different though, because I don't think.
Hey.
No, this is what I'm saying. But
you see that comment, yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. We come from this perspective. I think because me personally, I think it's two-sided. I think it's two-sided if they want to approach the game by attacking them, because this is where I think you literally want to get butted done. But if I think Arsenal can put a decent enough mid block, low block if they want to, whatever, to not get butted in the first leg. But I think that in the second leg, because you lose, because my scoreline for the first leg is 2-1 for Madrid, then you're technically forced to come out. And this is where I think Madrid do the business and get the 2-1 or 3-1, whatever. I just don't think it's going to happen in the first leg, personally.
What's your second leg score, Jez? You said 2-1.
I said 2-0. I said 2-0. And the second leg. So it would be 4-1. It would 4-1. So it's kind of it lines up. Anyways, I just don't think. I find it, because considering as well that Arteta has done that in the past, but we used to say how Arteta was a pussy for the way he plays against City, wanting to play for the 1 point. Remember the clip of AFTV James like, "Well done, Arsenal, come on," after getting the 0-0 and not winning the league anyways.
That's my thinking. I'm thinking they'll just sit and defend at the Emirates. They'll go to the Bernabeu. They'll hold on for as long as they can, but eventually, like, the occasion and the magnitude will get the better of them, and they'll leak 2 goals. I just don't. I just like 2 on aggregate is like big.
Is it out of the realm of
possibility? I think they're getting the belt. I think they're getting the belt to us anyways.
Prime, it's not out of the realm of possibility for Real Madrid.
Kyriel, Skelly, Ben White is free of their back 4.
I don't think Kyriel's I don't think Kyriel's playing.
He better not.
Skelly will be left back.
Skelly, Saliba, Ben White, Timber.
I think that.
Which one's that centre back out of Timber and Ben
White?
I don't know. Some Arsenal fans are saying it'll be Timber at centre back. However, I'd go Ben White centre back and Timber right back just because of the height.
Whoever it is, just them two. Take Kyriel out, Ben White and Skelly, and I rate Skelly, but defensively, they get moved to. They
Yeah.
are getting. You cannot
can't
have two players like that.
But if you sit and defend, I think like you can.
Keep giving
Yeah,
the ball
but
up to
okay.
them.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Giving-
thing. Because me
Keep
and
giving the
Flawless,
ball up to that much talent.
me and
No,
you,
but
Wad.
even though it is so, we say talent. Yes, I agree. But like, we talk so much, but like Bellingham and like Valverde, they're not picking
Figo.
pockets. They're not picking pockets like that.
Oh, yeah.
6'2". 6'2" is
Yeah.
crazy.
Flawless, me and
Yeah,
you
two
watched the
legs.
Real Madrid Valencia game. Did Real Madrid not have a fuckload of chances? Even though Valencia defended well,
Yeah,
they had a
And
fuckload.
also,
Mbappe.
what I take,
Wait.
and also, what I take into consideration is Real Madrid and the Champions League are completely different.
Yes.
I know that's why.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. No, that's fair enough. I just don't.
Tony, the thing is, Tony, I gave you 2 goals. If Arsenal score more than 2 goals over the 2 legs, let me just clarify this. Do I think Arsenal score in both legs? Yes. Do I think Arsenal's issue is going forward and scoring goals? No. Real Madrid can be got at. Arsenal have the players. The problem is defense. Problem is approach. Whatever you do, if you go attack them, they kill you on the counter. Keep giving the ball up to Real Madrid. Again, I'm talking Champions League. 'Cause I seen what they did to City. That City game was closer than just because it said 3-2. They battered City. It's just that it looked close in the scoreline. They packed up City.
No, they did, but at the same time,
I agree. I think like again, I agree. I think Arsenal's like I agree with you. Their biggest problem, and they have a few, but their biggest problem is like mentality and approach, and that comes from like the manager. But again, that's why I'm saying like they'll just sit and defend, but just the occasion and magnitude will get the best out of them. But however, if you're saying battering, the only way I think that could happen is if like something happens drastically in the first leg,
like a red card.
If Skelly gets targeted, which I expect Real Madrid to target Skelly. If they target him, because as good as he has a bit of a like hot head to him.
Call it what it is.
I don't think it's a hot head. I just think it collapses in concentration.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I think he can get moved to and sent off. I think he can get moved to and get sent off. And if that happens, then yeah, it'll be food.
I don't think he wanted to get sent off, bro. Just for the dance.
Wait, how do you see Arsenal scoring then? Set pieces.
I don't even think they're going to score set pieces.
And I think they have with Saka out there. They have enough. Saka, Wanyeri, Trossard. They have enough.
See the funny part is here. Funny part is I don't even see them.
Arsenal's biggest set piece threat is Gabriel, and he's missing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but
and I think, the problem is with the set pieces now is that Gabriel is missing, but I think also Havertz missing because the height and guys who are able to be competing in the air with them two gone, plus the height. Even if you would play, let's say you place the height with one of them, with Kivio is nowhere near good enough in the air compared to those two.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It's easier to deal with now.
Yeah, but Arsenal have the players to, before you go prime, have the players to hit them on the counter attack.
But
that's why when Tony's like, "Oh, Madrid defensively unmovable." Scoring,
but it's the funny part though.
I've heard someone say play.
Go on.
I've heard someone say play Declan Rice at center back, bro. I think that's crazy.
I mean, at the back three, maybe.
Arsenal not playing a back five though.
Actually, you know what?
Whoever they play at centre back, I think is a problem. And like I said, I genuinely think they're going to line up with Skelly, Kirill, and Ben White as 3 of their back 4. That is barbecue chicken.
Call me crazy.
Even if you put Rice and Partey in front of him.
Call me crazy, but I think he's going to put Timber left back and Partey right back.
Nah, you can't. You can't leave Declan Rice on his own in midfield like that. You cannot do it.
I know, but I think he's going to do that. I think he's going to do that. I think he's going to do that.
So whether it's Kirill, whether it's Partey, whether it's Ben White, whether it's Timber, whoever you maneuver play, there's no substitute for what Gabriel gives them.
No. I agree.
Hold on, Jez. Tony, you're talking about someone who's been watching Declan Rice since he broke through at West Ham. I know what Rice is. You cannot play him center back against Real Madrid.
He's better than Kivio.
No. No.
That's what I'd do.
Fuck him. Fuck him. He's better than Kivio. But see,
Yeah.
I just don't think. See, for me, even if it's from a personal standpoint, yeah, I just think, yeah, the way you just have, because you can get away with not getting, but even if you give them the ball, I just don't think you give them too much of the ball in terms of fuck it, let's make it like a 70-30% type of thing. Because you can make it like where you give them the 60-40% in terms of possession and try to hit them on the corner. But this is where I disagree though. You're saying they're good in transition. I think Arsenal are terrible in transition.
Arsenal are terrible on the counter.
They're terrible. They're not good in transition at all. Even with Saka being back, they suck on in transition.
But I don't think you have to be great in transition to get out of Real Madrid.
No, but Valencia,
you can say I can say that.
They're actually good on the counter.
I didn't watch this Madrid Valencia game. How did Valencia play? Did they sit back?
How Madrid always are. Like Madrid
Valencia. How did Valencia play?
Oh, Valencia were decent. They weren't nothing special.
They started out.
Like
game,
what was their setup? Okay. Like, what did they actually do?
5-4-1.
Go on.
5-4-1. They started out the first 10 minutes. They peppered them. First 10 minutes flawless. Valencia had chances.
Oh yeah. They were the best side early
on the ball a lot. They were getting good shots off. They didn't let Real Madrid get out of their half. And then Real Madrid kind of got back into the game a bit. They had a chance here, chance there. Then they got a penalty. Then someone decided to not take Vinny Jr. off penalties. I said that he would fucking miss. And I said Mbappe should be taking pens. He missed. And then Valencia scored. I'm pretty sure they scored a header just before halftime.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then, overall, Valencia they were the better side. Like when it was going at halftime, I'm like, yo, that's a deserved lead for Valencia. Yes, and Mamardashvili had an excellent game because he's an excellent goalkeeper. Mamardashvili, again, part of my Georgian fam. We're on the rise.
Are you Georgian or something?
It's good.
It's good. Okay.
I know a golden generation when I see what?
They'll say you said you don't like Pato.
Yeah, with Martinelli and Sack, they haven't. Yeah, go on.
No, but
I can't.
Prime asked how Valencia played. Then the second half, they're a bit more conservative. They picked and choose when to go on the counter, particularly on the left a lot with Vasquez. And they eventually they connected with this one move with who was the fucking name? Rafa Mir got subbed on the right wing. Hugo Doro was another sub, and then they connected on the goal. And they had some half chances here and there. It was a back and forth game.
It was a good game.
That's what it was. So Valencia played well. They were the better side, in my opinion. They deserve the lead.
I just don't see Arsenal getting battered. Listen, I would love it. I'd love it, but I just don't, bro.
Getting packed up, man.
I think in the second. Me personally, I think in the second leg, because then this is where they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be desperate in the second leg. And this is where regardless of
Tony in the chat, Tony, forget all this. Who do you have going through in the tie? Do you have Real Madrid going through in the tie, or do you have Arsenal going through in the tie? That's all I need to know. And actually, that's everyone else in the chat.
Question. I already know what.
To everyone else in the chat, who do you have going through in the tie, chat? Just put Real Madrid or Arsenal. I just want to know. I just want to gauge the.
Because the thing is, regardless of what we arguing, bro. Regardless of what we're arguing, we might have different opinions. So you get whatever, yeah. Whatever happens, it doesn't matter anyway because the belt to us is gonna happen eventually in one of the ties anyway.
You know what's crazy? We're just arguing about how bad they're gonna lose.
Exactly, bro. It's like this is where I start getting memories and shit. Like I'm talking about like that belt to us, bro. Like extension cord, like that type of level. This is what I'm saying.
Like Adrian Peterson with the stitch.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like I feel like Michael Baker for a second. Like, but obviously, if you want to know the context, go and look at what Michael Vick did in the 2000s.
You asked what Tony thinks. You share screen, please.
He's not gonna say anything, innit?
Of course. Yo,
he's gonna yeah.
There you go.
we should keep the push. We're saying the Champions League. See, people. I'm not saying that the stars are aligning. I'm dropping that. But the stars were aligned after the first leg. After that first leg, I still see that there are holes. There are holes to plug. There are holes to plug in this Real Madrid team.
Yes.
We have a fighting chance. They're not invincibles this season. Yeah, they're the better team. Yeah, they could win us, no problem. But we can actually go there and fight. If PSG could lose at home in Paris and go down to Anfield, go down to Anfield and smash up Liverpool. And Liverpool is with 5 to 6 world-class players. And PSG just have only 2. Bro, why can't this be a typical story of David and Goliath and Arsenal slinging that stone, that slingshot? I mean, I know you guys don't, read the Bible and all that good stuff, but I mean, bro, I'm a Christian, so I do understand that miracles do happen.
I'm still waiting on a miracle to
So let's see what happens. Jeremy and Donald are going to TV and let's make some sense.
It's the Serenity one, but we move. Next. That's the only prayer you should be dealing with is the freaking Serenity.
Be slinging that wood like the stone.
No. Well, regardless what's gonna happen, bro. The Delta S is coming, bro. It's just a matter of like first leg or second leg or both legs.
Wait, would you rather if Real Madrid are gonna get through probably, yeah? Would you rather it be death at the final hurdle, like the 92nd minute dagger, or like just
I want them bad from pillar to post from the start to the end.
I want them to go whole back there.
Wait, so emotional? You'd rather have like that's the more?
Yeah, I want the stadium empty by 30 minutes.
Complete devastation.
That's what's gonna happen. Because if they go a goal, they're already nervous about playing him. If Real Madrid score early, that crowd in the stadium gonna turn. They score inside the first 10 to 15 minutes, that crowd gonna turn.
Yeah, but don't you want them fully believing and then the Real Madrid dagger to 90th
I don't. No, I want utter humiliation because humiliation lasts longer. That's why. I want them battered. I want the tie dead by the time it goes back to the Bernabeu. Which 3-1 it is. Actually, at 2-1 is dead, but 3-1 just confirms it even more. Same way, you know what? The Manchester City Real Madrid tie on paper was still alive at 3-2. That was never alive that time. Told this to
I agree.
I told him. Said the show was over before you played it. The 3-2 just confirmed it.
Just like the show was over in this one. The show is over.
The show's over before.
I just think it's gonna be. I don't give ours so much of a chance. I just think it'll be a friggin' what's it called? It'll be a death at the fucking at the last moment.
You know what I think?
I enjoy that more because they'll be thinking the whole time, oh my god, we have a chance. Because when you see it drain out of a man's eyes, that he's like, not drained.
Especially in Alpha, man as well. Like
crazy. This guy is just crazy.
No, but you know it's for me.
You see the hope in a man's soul leave his body.
That's a god when he had to put colors of blue. All his pride was gone.
It feels good.
What's the guy saying? Is he saying that they're going through? Someone asked him yet.
I mean, the guy's on cracks. He probably is saying that.
I have no idea about that, but I do know that Igal's talking about
miracles.
Igal's on Twitter talking about that Arsenal or Liverpool have only won the league because of like refereeing decisions and like Arsenal's injuries and Arsenal's board. Even though Igal said a few weeks ago that the only person at Arsenal that he trusts is the only person he trusts at Arsenal is Arteta. But yeah, out of all the top 6 clubs, Arsenal's the only club that's perfect and doesn't have any problems. But yeah, the only trusts Arteta.
I know it's that crazy, bro. Tony was in the chat talking all this talk, and I asked him who's winning the tie, and he still ain't answered. There you go.
I told you we wouldn't.
Bro, you know what? You see, in my eyes, you know what's gonna happen? Complete devastation. This is what I want to know.
Warrior, thank you for reminding me. Flawless, you need to You need to talk to Monts about this because I've been saying for years, yeah. Casey and Kears, for me, they're twins, bro. The way they wall out about Arsenal and no one notices. Yeah, I've got a clip. Thank you, Warrior J, for that, bro. Thank you. Where is it? Oh,
Bro, Arsenal fans are all the same virus, man.
Sunshine just said, "I just need him to rub back." Hey, yo.
How's it, Ayo? If she's a female, how's it, Ayo?
No, I need
what
him
happens
to
if
rub
says
back. I need him.
you know what? Steve's discussing it aside. Sunshine, I've got an edit for that. Let Arsenal lose to Real Madrid. Second leg, I've got an edit.
Get your mind out the gutter, Sunshine, innit? You freaking.
We know how Sunshine is. We know she objectifies men, so it's probably
you objectify our men. You belittle us in our talent,
our alpha male.
She just sees
in
us
our
as
accomplishments, in our freaking subjective beauty.
She just sees us as objects. You know this. You know what I'm saying? We should just see this.
Yeah, sure you meant run.
We are just a thing in her mind.
It's crazy.
It's a thing. We not even heat.
We gonna close out, people. You know what I'm saying? Big up, love to
we didn't go through that UCL ties. The fuck?
Make sure you book because we got onto this and I got another show after this, so I need to get over to the United Liverpool Barbados show.
No. We won't close out. Yeah, we're playing something. Just give me like.
Go on, run the clip quick. Go on.
Sunshine out here objectifying Lewis Hamilton. Jesus
crazy.
Oh, read the fucking. Hey, Sunshine. How about you go check out the Bible? How about that, mate? Yeah. Do yourself and the Lord a favor. Go and check out the Bible.
This guy's crazy.
You might learn some things.
To be fair, she's actually a devout
commandment
follower.
Or two, isn't it?
Yeah, she's to her. She's a devout follower.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, is this the Ancelotti thing?
This is when they were around the combined 11. Yeah. Listen to what is being said about Carlo Ancelotti and Arteta. Listen, people.
To be honest, my honest opinion, I don't rate Ancelotti as a coach. I feel like if anybody in the world that was just of a decent level managed Real Madrid, they're doing the same thing that Ancelotti does. That's my honest opinion. But
how about the other teams? How about the other teams he's managed?
That's Chelsea. Cool.
Are you saying he's outdated at this stage? Are you saying he's outdated?
I feel like he's outdated. We're talking about the as of now, and the as of now, I feel like Mikel's the better coach.
Oh, you're trying to fit Arteta in. Okay.
No. Ancelotti, Ancelotti can
trying to downplay Ancelotti to put Arteta in. I hear you still.
No. Ancelotti can scoop in because he's got the trophies. So I can't say no to that. But I still do think Mikel's the better coach.
This season, kid. It doesn't matter about the trophies.
Well, what are you saying?
I'm not saying he goes in. I'm just saying I think he's a better coach.
But based on what?
Bro, come on, bro. Look at how Mikel coaches Arsenal compared to how Ancelotti coaches Madrid.
All right, put it this way.
Come on,
Ancelotti would have done a better job at Arsenal this season.
No way. No way. I promise
bro,
you.
Ancelotti, you can say he's a better coach because you're talking about like you like the fact that he's turned Arsenal around, but there's no one you can't say that if Ancelotti came in the same.
He's right. You know what I'm saying? Man, he's just Casey, my guy, but I have no idea what you're chatting about there, man. You know what I'm saying? No idea what man is talking about there about better coach. That's just copying. Because if he was offered the swap, he's taking that. What are we talking about here?
Flawless. You are so Arsenal fans are not taking it, bro. Do you not remember back then when Emery got sacked?
Of course they ain't gonna say
no. Flawless. When Emery got sacked and Ancelotti was available, Arsenal fans said no, they don't want Ancelotti.
Some of them did. Yeah, some of them did. But I'm saying in their heart of hearts, they swapping right now because they thought Arteta was the guy.
Gun to their head. Yes, like the kids are kidnapped. They won't get released unless you make the right fucking decision. Your wife is gonna get sold.
But right, you man. Before we carry on, I gotta cut this stream. So big up, love to everyone that's locked in. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Don't go anywhere. We're going to redirect straight over to the Manchester United Liverpool podcast, Barbados edition. Barnes will be in the building. Pops ain't around, but Barnes will be there. So we'll be discussing Liverpool's loss, more on the Manchester United derby as well. So love to everyone that's locked in. It's been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in, and literally see you lot in 2 minutes. Big up.